Welcome back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Thursday, April 25th. I've been busy this morning relisting some items into the store. We've still got some Beanie Babies down here in the photo station for me to get listed. I think we have 3 more looking for homes. Let me give you guys a look. There they are, this cute little koala. I think that's Carly the koala, and then this white one here. Who is this one? I forget what the name is. They all have their own little names. This one doesn't want to open for me today, so we'll get it open and find out who it is. This is Desi. Desi, the little love bear. And over here we got this little raccoon. I think this is Petey, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's Petey. There's little Petey with the gold eyes. Petey's got that little striped tail back there, little raccoon. So, those 3 will be listed and available for adoption if you're interested. So I did get a few Beanie Babies posted last night. Here's a look at the 2 that went up into the big store. I think that's Wilfred the French Bulldog, and the other one is Esme, the Valentine's Day Panda Bear. So a couple listed last night. We'll get going on them again today. We did also listed a few hats, as you can see. We got that Lowe's MVP hat, this Edgewater Casino hat that was a vintage hat. The Lowe's racing hat, that's a Jimmy Johnson hat, Pitbull hat, and over here was kind of an advertising hat. So some of them $10 to $15, not too expensive. And of course I am still working through listing the Jordans. We've got a lot of Jordans to get listed. Bought those in a storage unit a few years back and finally getting around to listing them. And the last 2 went up into the store yesterday. Look at them. It's a little overwhelming dealing with all these. This one had a few flaws. It was missing the little lace thing right here, this little black part on this shoe it was missing. So we had to price that one cheaper, and this blue pair was in good shape. We got those priced down to $119 on the blue pair and $80 on the other pair. So they're 20% off right now, so they're on sale, ready for a new home as well. So we did have quite a few orders come in overnight. I think what I'm going to do is have a little lunch. I got a little grilled cheese set up here, watch a little YouTube, and then we'll get busy packing those orders. Of course, I'm going to show you guys everything that's sold so you can kind of keep track of what's selling out of the stores and kind of learn a little about what eBay will produce in terms of sales and what doesn't sell. Obviously, you'll see if I'm listing Beanie Babies and they're not showing up in the solds that Beanie Babies are an item that you shouldn't list. I probably wouldn't pick them up generally, but I did get a bunch of them in a storage unit buy, so I thought I would try a few here and there and test the market to see if there's still a viable option to make a few bucks. Right, here's the grilled cheese, and now it's time to find something to watch. You know, I get this guilty pleasure, a little drama on The Fighter and the Kid. What did Steve Will Do It say to old Brendan? What did he say? He got in trouble? Did he cause a little drama? Yeah, sometimes these podcasts seem to feel almost like a soap opera. Sometimes all the drama that gets brought up between podcasters. I don't know, it's kind of fun, but it's kind of a little bit of nonsense as well. So I'll go ahead and click it, see what they got to say, and then get back to work. Alright, we polished off that lunch. Now it's time to take a look at what sold out of the big store. Looks like we had 7 orders today. Let's take a look and see what sold. There you see it, 7 orders out of the big store for $164.60. $164.60 for 7 orders. Let's see what sold. First item sold for $8.12. It's a Bayside Census graphic men's t-shirt top, black, large, men's short sleeve top. It's just a basic Census t-shirt. I think it's brand new. They probably gave them out when people were helping out with the census 2020, and this was left over. There's a graphic on the back as well. So brand new Census t-shirt. Second item sold for $20.17. It's a Bill Robinson black slim fit dress shirt, large, long sleeve, medium actually, medium 15.5 3233 size. Next item sold for $42.89. It's a vintage Colombia blue jacket coat zip up solid medium polyester fleece. Next item sold for $14.34. It's a Bethesda black and white adult baseball hat, one size fits all strap back cap. So I'm not sure if I said that name correctly, but here's a logo and here's 100% cotton. Just a basic black hat with a cool logo on the front. Looks like an E and some stars. Next item sold for $22.14. It's a Vans Forever Warped Tour 2016 black and white adult baseball hat snapback cap. This one came out of one of those online arbitrage purchases, those hat lots I've been buying. And it was from a Warped Tour back in 2016. Said Forever Warped on there. Had this little logo. You guys remember that Warped Tour, the concert back in 2016? Little piece of history here. Next item sold for $43.03 for these Asics Gel Excite women's sneakers size 8 purple and white mesh running shoes model F130722. Got these out of one of the storage unit buys I did. They were nice and clean. You can see that they look like they were never worn. Kind of that purple. Look at the soles on these, brand new. And the final item today, this morning, sold for $13.91. It's a Mattel Hot Wheels 2014 Peanuts Snoopy Flying Doghouse. Vehicle HW City. Yeah, those Hot Wheels have been a nice little steady stream of income for me. They have been selling periodically. They're not fast sellers, but I basically got some low-end Hot Wheels. They were brand new on card. I listed them up, kind of priced between $10 and $15, and they've been selling pretty good. I do know that the Hot Wheels market is still pretty good. I see some people online selling them for big money, but of course they have better models than what I'm posting. I just got these out of a storage unit, somebody's collection. It was about a dozen Hot Wheels or whatever, and I listed them up. But you know, I see them at the store and they're not really that expensive, so it might be something to consider investing in if they do sell at a pretty nice clip. You know, pick up the ones that you know will sell and just buy them up cheap and list them up for more profit. Just might be another item you can just add to your inventory that steadily sells. You know, you got the hats, you got the clothes. You could add Hot Wheels to that mix because there's always a plenty of them out there, and there's plenty of them online. You can buy them in bulk as well. So might be something to consider. In addition to these hat lots, we could do a lot of Hot Wheels and see how we do. So I just did a search of keyword Hot Wheels lot. There's 140,000 listings up on eBay, 140,000. So let's check the sell-through rate. So 140,000 are listed, and there's 58,000 that have sold in the last 90 days. So not a bad sell-through rate, not kind of an item that you want it to be a little bit better than that, but not too bad. I mean, when you consider there's 58,000 lots that have sold, to get a piece of that money might be something to consider. There's a lot of 15 Hot Wheels that sold for $15.50, so you're looking at just over $1 per car. Here's a lot of 8 that sold for $9.50, so again, just over $1 per car. And here's the one you want to find. This is the most expensive lot that sold in the last 90 days, $6,300 for this vintage Hot Wheels. This is a lot of Redline collectors, race cars with the case, the Holy Grail lot is what they're calling it. Yeah, if you can find those Redline Hot Wheels, they still sell for big money. There's not as many of them out there these days, but keep your eyes peeled. If you see them at a garage sale or something, pick those up for sure. Yeah, it's not just one lot that sold. Here's another Redline lot that sold for $6,000. And here's one right below it that sold for $4,995. So there's some big money to be made in these Redline Hot Wheels lots. Big money. Yeah, to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't even know how to spot a Redline Hot Wheel. I don't really know much about them, but you know, you do get Hot Wheels in storage units, and some of these storage units are pretty old, so you stumble upon some Hot Wheel collection. We definitely want to do our research, make sure we're not giving away massive lot of money like that. $6,300 they got for that lot, so that's the kind of money we're hoping to get out of these units one of these days. All right, there they are. We found them. 7 orders. We just added this one. Had to repackage it. Get it in a nice envelope, ready to go. 7 orders ready for the post office. Let's get these labels printed. All right, 7 orders sitting here ready for labels, and here they come fresh off the printer. Let's do this. All right, there they are. 7 orders to add to the tote. Let's put them in there and count them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lucky number 7. Alright, I'm going to log into the small store shortly and show you guys what sold out of the small store. But first, let's get in that photo station, find some fresh inventory to photograph and list tonight. Let me show you what we got set up in the photo station ready to go. Alright, here's what I pulled to get photographed and listed tonight. I did have some shoes from previous storage unit buys. This nice pair of heels came out of one of the recent storage buys. This pair of Nikes as well. Some Nikes, some black on blacks. Here we got a nice pair of Skechers. And finally this pair of Nike Airs. Pretty clean actually on the bottoms. I did pull a couple more high-end shoes from that storage unit buy we did a few years back. I think these are the Victor Cruz shoes, if I am not mistaken. But we'll look up the model numbers to be sure. And you guys recognize this one. We got another pair of Jordans. Is that what is in there? Yeah, we got some Jordans in here. So we got to be careful to make sure if they're new or not. These we'll probably call pre-owned. We did have one pair come back. I mean, these look pretty fresh and clean, but perhaps they have been worn. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would those pass as brand new, or do we want to list them as pre-owned? I think just to be safe, we're going to list them as pre-owned because we don't want another pair to come back, because that was kind of a big hassle. We had to, they did sell again, but we had to relist them and deal with that return. Now back here we have some hats. We're going to do 5 more. We're getting through these hats. This is a little camo NWTF, little camouflage hat. Here we got one. Black Mountain is the graphic on this one. Black Mountain. And this one we don't know what this K stands for. A big K on this, kind of a plaid hat. There's no real label on here, so we gotta maybe do a Google image search and figure out what that is. Here we got that vintage Hard Rock Cafe. This one is Orlando. Hard Rock Cafe Orlando. And then this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame hat. This is a new era hat, so kind of a higher quality hat from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum. So we got 5 there, 4 shoes, and then 2 more high-end shoes, so 6 shoes total. Here's what we got left of the hats, down to 1 stack, so we're making some progress. We'll probably get that on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Get the rest of those listed, and then we'll be ready to get some more hats. And of course, we're still working through the plush. We have those Beanie Babies here. We're sitting here, and I'm just grabbing a few as the days go by and listing a few here and there. I think we only got 10 of them online after today, so we got quite a few more to go. Let's see who else we have in here. Look at this little guy. Some nice ones. This isn't a Beanie Baby, but a different kind of plush. A little white plush. And then the gray one, I mean, they had every single one possible. Look at this little owl. They had everything. They got the Berenstein Bears down here, 3 of them. All kinds of fun little plush. Look at this little guy. So I'm going to set you guys down for a second, knock out those photos, and then we'll check out the small store and see if we had any sales out of the small store. Alright, we just logged into the small store. Looks like we had 3 sales out of the small store today. Let's see what sold. There you see it, 3 sales for $52.83. $52.83 for 3 sales. Let's see what sold. First item sold for $19.85 as a Titleist men's hat, baseball cap, gray, orange, and white strapback. Keyword golf, keyword cotton. Second item sold for $19.99. It's a brand new Alfani long sleeve men's solid button-up purple Lily dress shirt, size medium. Third item sold for $11.99. It's a RE Performance black short sleeve V-neck solid polyester t-shirt top, size large. Alright, 3 orders, $52.83. I'm gonna go find those 3 orders from inventory, and we'll print some shipping labels and add them to the tote, get them ready for the USPS. There they are, 3 orders ready for labels, and here they come. 3 more for the tote. There they are. And a 1, and a 2, and number 3. Alright, we got the rest of those Beanie Babies listed into the small store and a couple pair of shoes listed into the big store, but we did have one more order sneak in while we were doing that work. I'm going to go ahead and pack that one up and then we'll get ready to head into town to drop off orders. Let me show you what sold. Here it is, just a basic white t-shirt sold for $8.56. It's a brand new Hanes crew neck white solid t-shirt top, size medium, short sleeve. Alright, there it is, a Hanes t-shirt, and here comes that label. We'll get this one ready for the tote. Alright, one more to add to the tote. We got a pretty full tote today. We got to head into town and drop those off. So I think that's the plan. I'm going to get changed, get my running clothes on, head into town, drop those orders off, and then we'll go to Lake Patton, get a nice run in. Come back and we got a nice stack of hats here ready to go for us. We'll continue listing once we return. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this day in the life of a reseller vlog. This kind of details all the ins and outs of my 2 eBay stores. If you guys are new to the channel, my name's Brian Kingsbury. I do have 2 eBay stores, one with over 4,000 items and one just shy of 2,000 items. So that's kind of the challenge, is managing these over 6,000 items online, dealing with the sales every day and keeping fresh inventory going into both stores. On this channel we dabble with some online arbitrage. We do go to thrift stores and we buy inventory. I show you guys that. We also do storage cleanouts, so if you like that sort of thing, there's plenty of that on the channel, and we got some more planned in the new month, so come on back for that. That little kitty, the neighbor's cat's having a little drink. Let's see if I open this door how quick he'll run away. Let's see. What do you guys think? Is he going to run away, or is he going to say hello to the camera? Let's find out. Run away. Oh, he notices me. Here, kitty kitty. Alright, I got my orders dropped off at the post office, and I just stopped by Fred Meyer. I got a few envelopes, a couple packs of envelopes. And then I saw some Hot Wheels there. We were just talking about Hot Wheels, so I saw some there for $1. Picked up 3 of them. Let me show you guys what we got. Here they are. This is the first one. This is a little BMW 507. Little white BMW 507 on card. And let's see, what do we got here? This one is a Lotus Emira? Lotus. So a little red Lotus. And last but not least was this one here. This is a El Segundo Coupe. So 3 kind of fun little sports cars. Not sure how much I'm going to list these for. Maybe list them up for $10 each and accept the offers. But when you pay $1 each, you can't really go wrong there. They had a big stack of them. I just grabbed a few of the sports cars. So 3 Hot Wheels, $3 spent. Alright, we made it here to Lake Patton. We got a little bit of April showers out there, but it's not going to prevent us from getting around the lake. We're going to get out there in this rain and make it happen, get that mileage in, and then once I report back, I'll report back with a few moments of gratitude. We'll think of something to be grateful for while we're out there, and we'll discuss it when I return. I encourage you guys to think about it too. Think about what you're grateful for, and let people know. Alright, we made it, another 2.6 around Lake Patton. A little drizzly out there, a little rainy, a little cold, a little wet, splashing through those mud puddles, but we made it 2.6 all the way around. There were still a few people out there. It wasn't too cold, that was the thing. It was pretty warm actually, but still that rain, that April rain is coming. The spring is here, but the showers are still falling, so it's to be expected. You know, this is Washington, that happens. So you just gotta run through it, be grateful for those sunny days, and enjoy the rainy ones as much as you can. Get out there and don't be afraid of it. So like my dad always used to say, you're not gonna melt. You know, you can get out there in the rain, you're not gonna melt, it's not gonna hurt you. You get a little wet, you go home, dry off, and you're good as new. I actually probably feel a little bit better after a nice run, so good advice. Get out there, enjoy that sprinkle, and let it be what it is. Live in that moment. So I guess today I'm feeling a little bit grateful for the perseverance I have. You know, it's playoff season. I heard some podcasters were talking about Luka Doncic. Is that his name? Luka. He Serbian guy, big guy. He plays through those injuries, right? That's what they say makes him so great. He doesn't care about the fame. He doesn't really showboat. He's more of a fundamental type of guy, and plays through any bumps and bruises, you know, whereas some superstars sit out when they're feeling down. You know, he plays through it and makes the most of it, and that's kind of what you have to do in life, you know, as an eBayer. You know, I don't always feel like putting listings up, packing orders, and working throughout the day, but you got to put time in. You know, some days are more productive than others, but you got to put that time in and play through the injuries, I guess, you know, mental fatigue or whatever it may be. So I'm not saying there's no time for rest. There's always time to take a break, you know, and it's important to do that now and again as well. You know, as eBayers, we tend not to do that, you know, because we got to make that money. You know, it's a competitive market, and if you're not getting new listings up, other people are making those sales. And there's only so much to go around, you know. But I guess physically I'm grateful I was able to get out there and make it happen. You know, I have a few bumps and bruises. Wake up with a little sore Achilles or a sore calf muscle. You just stretch it out a little extra. Go a little easy at the beginning and make it through. That's kind of what you got to do at this age. If you're going to be out there on the trails day in and day out, you're going to have a few bumps and bruises, and you got to have that mindset, that Mamba mentality, that Luka mentality. Get out there and play through it and make it happen. So I guess I'm grateful for a few new subscribers. We had a few new people join today, so welcome to the channel. We tried a few different things, and I think we got some different eyes on the content, and people are subscribing, so we're getting our numbers up. They're slowly climbing, and people are joining the adventure. The vlogs have been pretty steady content. Have been trying a lot of different things. Haven't bought a storage unit for a while. I'm just kind of working through the inventory that I have and waiting for that new month to roll around. I think that's kind of when I'm going to assess things and see how we're sitting financially, and what the next move is going to be. I've got to get rid of some of stuff in the garage, clear some stuff out, maybe check in with Mom and see if what I can take from her place. You know, we've kind of used that as a second sorting home, and there's some things over there I got to deal with as well. So we're going to get that stuff done and reassess things the first of the new month, and hopefully get some fun new videos, some storage unit videos. I've got big ideas that I want to do with this storage unit thing, but it's just a matter of finding the right time to do it, and having the energy and the money to make it all happen. So we'll see what happens with that. But stay tuned, check in on me on this channel, and we'll let you know when we're ready to do it. So I guess lastly, I'll just be grateful for the lessons I've learned over the last year. A lot of these lessons I carry with me. You know, I've encountered some folks along the way while I'm doing this little YouTube thing that have taught me a few life lessons. And I have that stuff in my back pocket now, and I can pull that out and use it when need be. And who knows when you're going to need these little lessons you learn in life. You pick things up as you go, and you change, and you adapt and overcome. Yeah, you mature as a person, and you take these lessons you learn and apply them to your life in the new year. And I think I've definitely done that. this last year, and I think you guys have seen a little bit of that through this YouTube channel. And if you know me, you've probably noticed it a little bit in my real life as well. You know, there is a life other than this little YouTube channel you see. And those people who have entered it probably have noticed the few little changes as well from some of these lessons I've learned from doing a few different things in the last year. And hopefully this new year, this 2024, as it winds up and winds down, we'll learn a few more lessons. Some new adventures will come our way. And maybe we'll try a few different things that will teach us a new lesson for next year. So since I hear that rain coming down a little bit harder than when I got in the car, I think I'm going to skip the tour of Lake Patton. We're going to skip the tour of the lake. We'll look at it on a sunny day next time and just head home and try to get some more work done. Try to get some hats listed, maybe a pair of sneakers or so, and have a little dinner, wind down, and enjoy life a little. I encourage you guys all to think about what you're grateful for and maybe speak it out into the universe, write it down, or tell a friend.
Like that, all original, all romance, let them know that you're too much, and this is a piece of the king to the hook, nice, words of charts, legit, either work hard, but you might as well quit.
Alright, it's almost 10 o'clock. I want to thank everybody for watching this day in the life of a reseller vlog. I came home, did some video work, got the gratitude video posted to the channel, so that's up there now. Tomorrow's vlog will go up just as planned. They go up every morning, the day in the life of a reseller vlog. That's what you're watching now. So I want to thank you guys for helping me get a little closer to that 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours I've been after. If you haven't subscribed yet, please take a second to do so. Ring that notification bell. Come on back and make it a regular part of your day. Thanks again for watching this one to the end. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
My love for you is true. 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 My love for you is true.